with Davis Cup and Grand Slam titles. How proud are you of this phase of your career, given obviously there was a point where you thought it was all over, the fact that you're still able to perform at the level you have over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, there's been certainly parts of it since I started playing again that I've been, yeah, really, really pleased with. And there's been, yeah, other parts where I feel like I could have done better. But yeah, I think like winning matches like today and competing against, guys that are around the, I don't know exactly what his ranking is, 20, 25, something like that. Yeah, yeah, I'm proud of that. It's not easy, and yeah, put a lot of work and effort in, and also even since the operation had various issues as well, but kept going, and yeah, days like today make it worthwhile.
Ellen?
I just wondered, how did it feel stepping back on that court, and how many kind of memories did you get of what happened out there 3 years ago?
I mean, I would like to say that there was loads, but that wasn't the case. I mean, I practiced on it a couple of times when I was here. Well, basically when I arrived in Australia, I practiced on it a couple of times, and yeah, I just it felt like it always felt on that court. I like playing on it. There's always a brilliant atmosphere on there. And yeah, I don't think much about what happened 3 years ago. I know you'd probably like me to say something different, but that's the truth.
Ben? Don? Anyone else? Neil?
Andy, there were a lot of great rallies in that match, but you recall in his second service game, he framed that second serve. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Yeah, I did the same thing on that court once as well myself. So mine was on a first serve though. Did he do it on a first serve as well? I don't know. I can't remember, but I have seen it, and it seems to happen here a little bit more often when it's slightly overcast. But the sun is kind of it can be really tricky to see. It's very, very bright, and yeah, it's not always that easy to see out there when it's like that. But yeah, I did the same to myself once when I was playing Feli Lopez on that court.
Any thoughts on your next opponent, Taro? I think you played him in the Davis Cup years ago.
Taro Daniel, I actually didn't know who I was playing, but yeah. Yeah, I think I played him once in Davis Cup, and he's always kind of has been around sort of the top 100, and qualifying at slams, and yeah, he's a solid player, moves very well, no big weaknesses in his game, and yeah, I think he qualified here anyway, but. Yeah, be a good test for me to see how I can sort of back up the performance of today.
Last two in the room, Tumaini and then Catherine.
Andy, you obviously were moving really well today. I'm curious, like over the past 3 years, at what point did you kind of realise that you would be able to kind of continue to move as well as you are right now?
Well, again, I probably around when I played the tournaments in Asia at the end of 2019, I was moving well in some of the matches out there, and others not so well. And then obviously when I won the tournament in Antwerp, I felt like I moved well, but then I had some setbacks after that, and I've had various different issues around that sort of hip groin area, which has affected my movement at times, and it's not like I've always moved as well as I have in Antwerp, and I've not always moved as well as I did today. There's been tournaments where that certainly hasn't been the case. Even as a few months ago. So yeah, the important thing is to try to maintain that, and the best way for me to do that is by staying healthy for a long time. It's not as easy for those things just to come back as quickly as they used to when I was younger. So if I miss like a period of time without playing or training, it takes a little bit longer.
Last one in the room.
Great atmosphere out there today. There was a lot of noise that I think sounded like booing. I don't actually think it was booing. I think it might have been some sort of Cristiano Ronaldo reference. But did it sound like booing to you? What was your thought process on it at the time?
Initially, I thought it was because there was some people booing during my practice yesterday. I've no idea what for, but yeah. So originally, that's what I thought it was. But then, yeah, like after a few times, I was like, no, they're doing that. I think it's like Sue or something that what Ronaldo does when he scores. And yeah, it was incredibly irritating. But yeah, I think that's what they were doing.
And we'll take an online question. Rob Maul, The Sun, your question to Andy, please.
Andy, congratulations. You've not had a straight set win at a Grand Slam since your hip surgery. They always seem to be roller coasters. Is there a part of you that just wants to win straight sets and just win normally and not go 4 hours and 5 sets at this level?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that would be ideal. Obviously in some of the matches that I played, I mean, I wouldn't expect, even if I was playing at my peak, necessarily to win in straight sets. Like a match like today against someone who's in the 20s in the world, it's always going to be difficult. And then I don't know if it was Tsitsipas or whatever, matches like that. But yeah, obviously it'd be nice to have some quicker ones, and maybe had the chance today to win that 1 in 4. But yeah, didn't get it. But yeah, obviously it'd be nice to win matches slightly quicker. But again, that's where I had this discussion with my team and stuff, and we were talking about like trying to shorten matches and ways to play quicker points and stuff. And it's like it's difficult to get the balance, because like if right now I'm playing like 20 in the world level tennis, well then if I'm playing anyone that's sort of in the top 50, those matches are going to be very, very competitive and difficult to win. If you start sort of trying to play a different style of tennis and try to shorten points and everything, and you maybe make a few more mistakes or maybe don't break serve as much, that also can prolong matches as well. So playing my game style but playing it at a higher level, I think will give me the best chance of shortening matches. Like, when I look back at a lot of my matches in like 2015, 2016, like I was quite sort of efficient and clinical, like when I had opportunities, and when I was ahead of guys, like I finished them off quickly. And right now, because I'm not quite playing at that level, the matches are maybe a little bit tighter. So hopefully, if I can continue to improve my level, I'll be able to shorten some of the matches.
Thank you, everyone. That concludes our press conference with Andy Murray.